Hiya Toys' Beast Glove Kong may just be the definitive Kong figure. I gotta give a quick shout out to Calcus Toys for providing me this figure to review for you all. If you want to get your own, you could head over to their website that's linked in the description and use my code to save some money. Now, since only like 20% of this figure is actually new, I'm gonna assume you all watched my original Kong review, or else I'd just be repeating myself the entirety of this video. The title is a lie. This isn't a Kong review, it's a Beast Glove review. Pretty sure this is the first time Hiya's given us instructions. I think for the most part, they just make you figure it out, but this time they actually gave us instructions that I'll cover later. Getting the figure out here, my first impressions, I mean, I'm not blown away. Like I said, this is only 20% a new figure. I covered almost the entirety of this figure before, but I gotta say, the Beast Glove looks fantastic. It's a nice, vibrant pop and flair to add to Kong's already great design, but let's take a look at what he comes with first. Now, of course, it's nothing new here. You get the same heads and hands with the first release. It's just the new additions of the Beast Glove hands that are different. The three heads are unchanged from the first release. No differences here. They still have the glass eyes, the beautiful sculpt, the metal tooth in the roaring one, and of course, you get the growling one. The hands are also unchanged. It's just you get the Beast Glove variants from the first release, like the knuckle standing ones, the grabby ones, even though there's no axe, and the flared out ones that still have the battle damage from the Scar King fight. Getting Kong himself out here, and yeah, bro, he looks phenomenal. Like I said, I really don't want to repeat myself for 75% of the figure, but that doesn't mean I'm going to pretend like he doesn't look fantastic, because he does. It's a flawless sculpt with some flawless paint application, and like I said with most things in this set, it's unchanged from the first release, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Now we can finally hone in on that Beast Glove, because this is the real star of the show, and this is the make or break on if people are buying this, and it is painted with precision, man. Every little detail is there. It's not just a cheap, vibrant yellow. It's nice and rusty and weathered and realistic, and all the mechanical details are there in super tiny form. It's one-to-one with the movie, and the best part is it doesn't even interfere with articulation. You can get the same amount of movement you would get with the other arm. Now, one of the things that I was really excited to play around with was all the moving mechanical features on this thing, so let's check it out. This front part juts out in case you want to fill in the gap from when the wrist moves, and of course, all these other panels just kind of flip out, and you can move them any which way you want. I can't believe they engineered this into something so tiny. Turning it around, you can see even more mechanical details on the Beast Glove, and this is something Hiya could have totally gotten away with not doing, but they went ahead and did it anyway because they're just committed to accuracy, and I love it. I don't want to spend too much time on the articulation because, like I said, in my first release, I really covered it and gave my thoughts, but the Beast Glove does have the same amount of movement as the other arm, so you don't have to worry about it being more restricted. You can still hit any pose you were able to hit with the first Kong that came out, so no worries there, which of course was expected. I mean, it's just Kong with the Beast Glove. So now it's finally time to get to the real question of this video. Which Kong figure do you get if you can only get one? Do you get the original or do you get the Beast Glove version? And honestly, I think it just depends on which one is your favorite. If you want that extra flair added to your Kong, then get the Beast Glove one, but be aware you are missing out on that beautiful battle axe that came with the first release. Me personally, I love the first Kong release so much that I don't mind having two in my collection, but if you can only get one, I think it just comes to how much you love the battle axe. It was one of the highlights of the first Kong for me, so I would personally go with the first Kong release if I had to. But if you're building a new Empire display and you need the Beast Glove, you want to recreate that final fight, then yeah, go for the Beast Glove. They're both phenomenal, flawless figures. I really need. And of course, you can get both of those Kong figures at Calcus Toys, link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one.